Thanks for stopping by, guys. As always, I'm the Media Junkie. Hey everybody, it's the Media Junkie from the Culture of Pop. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing fastidious, stupendous, and loyal. I'm doing so very fine. I am actually doing very fine today. I'm very excited about this trailer reaction. I've been waiting a day for it. I have not watched it. It dropped just yesterday. I had heard about this project for a while. Ryan Reynolds being a part of it. I guess Colin Hanks, I think, is also a part of it. And I wasn't sure about that. But yeah, I did know Ryan Reynolds was. And what, of course, I'm talking about is the new John Candy documentary, which we've all been salivating over and waiting for. I don't have to be the one to tell you that John Candy meant a lot to a lot of people in a lot of ways throughout their lives, from Gen Xers who first kind of experienced him to later, I mean, even to Gen Z now. I mean, Uncle Buck is still on many people's playlists who are, half my age, if not, even less. And I think that's really cool. And I think that the effect that he had on people every day, not just in the movies, from what I've heard, and what we're probably going to see in this documentary, is just pleasant, awesome. I mean, they loved the guy. He could do no wrong. And he did so many great things aside from being just a comedy legend. I mean, Uncle Buck is one of those movies that you can put in and just about anybody will like it and think it's funny. If you don't, you're an idiot. And it's just not Uncle Buck. It's everything that he did. So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I mean, another legendary performance. And that's why it's called I Like Me, is because it's from that line. So instead of my talking and gabbing and telling you how much I love John Candy, because I know you all do too, let's take a look at it. Like I said, this is a first reaction. That's why we're the fastest growing trailer reaction channel on YouTube and Rumble, is because we do go in blind to trailers. And I am going completely blind, and that's why I wanted to tell you it is a real reaction, because I might get emotional. And I'm just saying that. I'm not trying to be corny or whatever. I'm just warning you, if I look like if I start looking like a little kid with a skin knee and I get a little teary-eyed, I'm sorry. This is a first reaction. So here we go, guys. It's called John Candy, I Like Me. Here we go. Let's check it out.
I can't tell you what was right about John Candy or what was wrong. But he was my friend, and I don't want to cry, but when I see him, when you see his face, I mean...
Who are you?
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog.
Gus Polinski, polka king of the Midwest.
Yes.
Del Griffith, director of sales, shower curtain ring division.
This is a lovable guy. This is a guy who, the minute you see
rental.
his face, you're going to smile.
He was amazingly funny.
Thank you.
This is not everybody.
He was
in
one
it.
of the top performers out of all of them.
Guess my secret to acting would be I pretend real hard.
Even though John did distinctly different characters, John was always there.
Oh man, everybody's
He
in
was
this.
so
Wow.
gentlemanly and so Canadian.
Nobody had bigger expectations for himself than John.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of jumped to a different level.
I'd made winning my whole life. And when you make winning your whole life, you have to keep on winning.
You've been in more turkeys than a stuffing mix.
I think the weight of everything he was
Nothing but
doing
trouble.
was just too much.
A hazard of this business is that it's very unhealthy for people pleasers.
Can't really do favors for people.
It's a bottomless cup of coffee.
If you go a whole lifetime eating your feelings, drinking your feelings, smoking your nerves, it shows up.
There's some things that are just painful. That's it. And you can't make them not painful.
See, I really didn't. I mean, honestly, as much as I'm into movies and stuff like that, and much as I'm into researching my favorite actors, directors, producers, blah, 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 so on and so on, I never really knew about the drinking and all that kind of stuff. I knew he was a heavy smoker, and I knew that he kind of ate what he wanted to eat, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I do too. But, when it's unhealthy, that's a problem, of course. But I never knew about the drinking because we weren't in the internet age. We didn't hear, John Candy, seen outside drunk, blah, 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 and all that kind of crap that you would see now, which is what protected a lot of these forgotten great performers who did have troubles of their own. I mean, it was never broadcast like it is today.
Still reacting to the shocking news.
John Candy is dead at the age of 43.
Sad.
But
so sad.
It's the face you put on the world that defines who you are.
He
so Colin
lived his
directed
life very much like the movies. He was the child that made everyone happy. And he was the adult that did that.
You know, I remember John caring when not a lot of people did.
Every time you go away,
This is no meager life we reflect on today.
you take a piece of
This is as full a life as any human can live.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, everybody's in this.
Magnificent of visage.
And why wouldn't they be?
Eyes and frame. A titan of a gentle, golden man.
Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me.
Wow. October 10th, guys. It's soon. Man, and it's going to be on Prime, so that's awesome. We don't have to wait to go to theaters, or I should say, I don't have to wait to go to the theaters. By the way, big bonus for you guys. I went to the theaters. I saw Jaws in 3D, in 4K. Best screening I've ever seen of Jaws in my life, and I've seen it at least over 20 times, and that's probably a low estimate. But it's one of my favorites. I've talked about it here before. But I did finally go to the movies, and it was, as usual, everything was going great. Everything was amazing. And then right before the movie started, two people sat right beside us in this giant open wide theater where there was nobody. And of course, the guy beside us had to be the guy that laughed at everything that he knew was coming, like, we're going to need a bigger boat and all that kind of shit. And that kind of, so that's why I don't go to theaters, guys. It's just me. I attract idiots and morons who don't respect other people paying $17.50 to go to the damn theater. Anyway, I shouldn't even be talking about that because let's just talk about how great this trailer was. I mean, I'm so excited to see this. I've got goosebumps. I literally do have goosebumps. You can see, maybe, I don't know. But I didn't tear up like I thought I might. They didn't make it as sappy as I thought they would. But it's got everybody in it, guys. And that's what shows you what a good performer and a good person he was, as they all said, is that all these people come out for it. It's like Ozzy. All those people came out for him because they knew what a good guy he was. I mean, a great musical performer, but also just a good-hearted guy, man. He just got in bumbles and mistakes and shit happened, and he was on all kinds of drugs. And I mean, but everybody loved him, and that's the same way with John Candy. And so he should be immortalized with something like this. I do believe that. This is important to me just as much as it's important to, some sports person's, documentary on something. And I don't think a lot of people get that. But anyway, not to bring it down or anything, I'm just saying. But John Candy, I like me, and I'm going to like seeing this, and I'm going to love it. And we're going to get to see it on Prime, guys. So get your Prime membership now, because this is going to be fantastic. I can already tell you. Please put it in the comments, your thoughts on John Candy, your thoughts on anything, any of his movies, whatever, man. Let's have a John Candy sesh in the middle of the comment section. That sounds cool to me. Otherwise, guys, I am the media junkie from the Culture of Pop. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. I hope you're doing marvelous today. I'm doing splentastic.